everybody outfitted? So I will do my best to avoid mud, but certainly, you know, be careful. We're going to go in this opening. I'm actually a lot of consideration into the acoustics in the building. Even something, and I'm not exactly sure on this specific product, but even the insulation that lines the ductwork it's all engineered. It's all calculated into, you're going to be sitting there and hearing vibrations. Is it going to be correct? You're testing. So it'll be set back a little bit, the glass wall, so the daylight just comes all the way. So, actually some glass walls so you can see it in and out of the rooms. Part of this, our teachers can be supervising you when you're out in the hallway studying. Also, so you're always aware you're in a learning environment, right? You're walking in the hallway, you deal with those classes are going on. I think it helps with the daylight piece a little. In that classroom and their desk and all their stuff is in that classroom, they actually go back to their office. So you'll have about a half a dozen teachers in here. And I think I talked to you a long time ago about the benefits of having maybe the art teacher next to the math teacher, right? Did we talk about that? Yeah. And how they can be team teaching. Yeah, right. You would have said, yeah, no matter what. Right. Okay, yeah. But it's that opportunity for team teaching and just giving that access to you guys, right? We'll keep going here. Right here is the faculty area, right? still come down here, mingle, use these restrooms. Okay? Yep, and then before that goes, men and ladies, side by side. You recognize where you are, right? You guys know what these perfect doors are? One down there. So, all right. Wooden doors. To inquire, yep. And then remember I told you the old ramp was too steep for ADA. So the old ramp is becoming stairs. This here is then a switchback ramp. In order to meet the ADA slope, you can't make it too steep. Cool? So to this point. So right here, we talked about having that corridor, right? Trying to make it feel a little bit like a Starbucks in the hallway where you can sit down at a high table or a low table, whatever the case may be. But here, this is kind of an open opportunity. It could be a study area, it could be a lounge, it could be whatever you guys create of it. But there's going to be lots of windows here. Oh, looking over the railing, you'll see down into the crossroads. But this will all be glass. So just come take a look at this. I know you see this view every day, but it's just the best. So when you're sitting here lounging and hanging out, you'll be able to look out these windows, see the roof of the one-story addition, but you can see all the way, of course, to the mountain. So it's probably not you guys really wanted to, I will. As far as looking here, it's a mirror image of the other first floor minus the wood shop. 7th and 8th. So nothing new here. Should be rather. Yep. On the other side. Okay. This here, that you turn around, make a left, go out in the hallway, make a left, and you walk down into the library. And where all those windows go that I keep talking about, it's all exposed in. You'll really get a sense for the 180-degree views. Oh, no, there's that. So, whoever's working in the librarian, this will be their office as well as where you come check out books. You guys might remember we talked about this is the counseling and college center area.
This is the library?
We're in the library now. So over here you might have, similar to what you have in the existing library, kind of a classroom setup, maybe some more formal desks and chairs. But then you've got a lot of other space where, again, maybe an armchair, something a little bit more comfortable, something that you might enjoy sitting in to study rather than a stiff chair. And then there's bookshelves all over. Love bookshelves, nothing too high where you're blocking views. Right? The book quantities, I love books. I think you always have to have paper to hold in your hands and flip the pages. But book quantities are going down. They're going more electronic. So you don't need as many stacks. But again, look at these views.